I am glad to see my physical proximity was not necessary to the success of the mission, Shepard.
Let's see what you find before we call it a win.
Oh. Okay, how do we move on to the next mission? Looking at the... Is fire even real? Ashley, is that real fire? She has no clue. Okay. I guess I can leave and see what's... Oh, wait, I can't leave. Okay, I guess I have to stay in here now. So, how do I... Oh, I think I have to talk to them.
Greetings, Commander. The casino will be hosting another gala in a few months. Shall I arrange for tickets?
No.
Once was enough.
I hear it was quite the party, even if things didn't go exactly as planned. At least you didn't come away empty-handed.
She can turn her head a lot. Oh my gosh, I just got here and already we're getting bots. What is this? Get out of here. You bot, you. Yeah, I'll just leave it. Can't get rid of it. Why can't I get rid of it? Oh, here we are. There we go.
I think we've got something, Commander.
Okay, finally. Actually, wait a little bit. What do you got?
Commander, Edie and I have been analyzing those drives. I think we found something if you're ready.
Let's hear it.
Though the data's root structure was erased, the logic integrity remains viable.
Edie has an incredible talent for this stuff. I know she's an AI, but even still. We found an encrypted communication from a few days ago. Just need another minute to crack it.
A whole minute? Edie here could shave that down to 5 seconds.
I thought it best to allow Staff Analyst Brooks a chance to improve her decryption skills.
And now you've lost your chance to show off.
Like she needs it. You're the crew of the Normandy. You're legends to the rest of the Alliance.
It's all just part of the job.
Wait. Job? You mean the rest of you are getting paid for this?
Here we go.
Okay, good.
Wow. Those mercs who were after you, they bought a lot of weapons. Like, big ones.
Max, what do they need that kind of firepower for?
Glyph, have you found something?
I have just monitored the Commander's Spectre access code in use at the Citadel Archives.
Punch it up.
The archives are going into emergency lockdown. Whoever's hacking your records is there right now.
What do we know about the place?
Council keeps sensitive historical information there. Real hush-hush. Even my old CSEC clearance never got me in.
Then we'll find our own way in. Gear up and let's... What's with the Volus?
Oh, pizza delivery guy. I got the munchies.
Double pepperoni.
These archives are huge.
Okay.
You'll have a lot of ground to cover. Shame you can't bring everyone.
Who says we can't? All hands on deck for this one.
Hell yeah. But, who gets to take point with you?
Who's going to pay the bill?
Okay, that's kind of funny. Let's see, who would actually be most useful here? Not James. I don't like him, sorry. Garrett's pretty useful. I think I'm gonna go Liara. It's between Edie and Ashley. Let's go Ashley. Weapons are fine. Okay, good. Mods, though. Guess we'll go with that. Why is she carrying a sniper rifle? Can we carry anything else besides that? Apparently not. She only likes snipers. Okay, so we'll let her continue to carry whatever she has here. Actually, it's an M1 Viper. Mantis. Oh wow, that's right. I didn't even buy any upgraded sniper rifles. I never use them. Yeah, let me do that. I need to upgrade my Matic. So that's good. See fire rate damage. That's actually better. Increase accuracy. No shotgun, no sniper rifle. Alright, I think we're good. Actually. Let's actually do that. That thing actually hits pretty hard. I might actually go with that one too. We have another Predator. Yeah, let's actually go with this instead. Okay. Looks good. Damage enforced for 30% when fortification is active. It's officer, weapon damage, health shield barriers. There's power damage. She doesn't really use powers though. Well, she does sometimes, I guess, but I guess we'll do sniper rifle. Squad mate weapon damage by 10%. Assault rifle damage. Oh yeah, we're gonna go for that. Let's see, Inferno grenade. Impact radius. Increase grenade capacity by 2.
the best way into the archives. The facility is located below the wards. Maybe a direct breach for maximum surprise?
I like it. Sounds like you're learning the ropes.
Hell, hang out with us long enough and you'll learn ropes, knives, bombs, thresher maws.
You forgot homicidal synthetics rebelling against their masters.
That was a joke, right?
Yes.
The archives is somewhere below us. It could be pretty tricky to get in there.
Not really.
I take it the subtle approach is out.
Father's Day? I don't have any kids. Strangely enough, I've been getting emails for the past 2 weeks offering like Father's Day discounts at like restaurants and stuff.
Not this again.
It's an ambush! Scatter and take cover!
So we had, what, maybe 30 seconds before the mission went wrong? Gonna be enough record.
Brooke, you okay?
I'm scattering and taking cover!
That's enough! Drop your weapons or this won't end well for her.
You bitch.
Really?
All right.
Since when do we just... What the... Oh, are you kidding me?
Whatever you think you're getting away with. There's nowhere you can run, nowhere you can hide where we can't find you. Hide? Why? I'm Commander Shepard. I never hide.
Really?
That's unexpected.
Who are you? You weren't the only Shepard that Cerberus brought back to life. But at least one of us will finally do something with it. If you're really me, then we're on the same team. Hardly. I was created for spare parts. In case you needed another arm, or a heart, or a lung.
A clone.
Did the elusive man send you? No. He abandoned me when he had what he wanted. You.
Then why are you trying to kill us?
Because I don't have her memories. I'd never fool my supposed friends. The ones who abandoned their duty to join the cult of Shepard. Like you, Lieutenant Commander Williams. I would have picked the other one on Vermeer. Caden, something.
You're just a pale imitation of the real thing.
I'm the real thing. Perfected. I'm you without the wear and tear, Shepard. The doubts, the failures. I'm the lone wolf you were always meant to be. Without the emotional baggage holding me back.
No one will ever believe you're Shepard.
They will when I'm flying her ship. This is Shepard. Initiate Normandy Lockdown. Transmitting command codes now. Good idea. Too bad the signal was blocked. Trainer, this is Shepard. Prep the Normandy for emergency departure. We're leaving. I'm sending the command codes now.
Acknowledged. We'll get underway.
It'll be a cold day in hell before someone steals my ship. It's not stealing if I'm you. Execute them. The cult of Shepard ends today.
Alright. hold on. Let me adjust volume. Yeah, I forgot to lower the volume of the game a little bit. Lower that. We'll bring up the mic a little bit. Okay, there. God, these guys are heavily armored. Ooh, no.
We're clear. Now where'd the other you go? She's pushing into the archives. Stay in your group. Team Mako, you're on point.
Right. What's a Mako?
Something we could use right about now. Team Hammerhead, cover the...
How does she not know what a Mako is? Okay, where am I supposed to be going here? Do 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 do. Ooh, yeah. I'll take that.
Wow. Big place.
I'm curious what your clone is looking for in here. Shepard.
At this point, anything's possible.
You mean like coming face to face with your clone?
I don't want to talk about it.
Of course. At least not till we've all had a drink.
That's silly.
How will we find anything in this place?
Cliff,
Yes, Commander.
track the target. Give me updates on its location.
What is the nature of the target?
She looks like me.
Then I have found the target.
No, Cliff, it's another me. Now get going.
At once, Commander.
Okay. They put a little more comedy in this one, huh? Yeah, the first two Mass Effect games didn't have much as far as comedy. They had a little bit, but this one's definitely got more. Ah! Fine. Which platform? This one? Oh. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, M7.
Look at this. It says this gun was part of the First Contact War, year 2157. Humans fighting Turians. My grandfather was part of the war.
Commander, the other you is searching for something 200 meters ahead.
Got it.
Fighting your own clone is pretty crazy, even by our standards.
Yeah, these guys do have a ton of armor. What is Garrus? Garrus is just standing there. What are you doing, man? Maybe that's why y'all are having a hard time. Garrus is just hanging out. Okay, who else is... Let's see.
Go! I'll cover you! Move! Hey, we're on a ladder here, sir!
Oh, come on, Ashley. She pauses just for that.
This is Shepard! We need to...
Oh, there they are.
I don't know. Are you sure you got them all?
The other me can't be far. Keep up the pressure. We'll try to surround her. Let's move.
What is this?
Year 2157 CE. First contact war. During interrogation. Vault T-92.
Sir, we captured the human in the altercation station. Human. It was for 7 minutes.
Imagine the history in this place. It must stretch back thousands of years.
I just wonder what the other me is looking for in here.
Malfunction detected. Freeze on activations.
Follow Shepard's lead. Let the rest of us do the heavy lifting. Think all you comedians can start hitting something?
Oh, crap. Who's this dude? Oh. It's like, who's that? Hi! That was kind of funny. Okay.
Hammerhead and Mako, keep pushing ahead.
Shot him right in the butthole. What? I did!
Attention, enemy drones. We see hostile action. I believe we could benefit from a mutual exchange of data. Attention, the term floating
This mission is so goofy.
my primary function. One day, I too hope to possess combat capabilities like yourself. for a secret vault. She did not wish to be disturbed.
What?
I thought she was you.
Go find her again. Sorry, Glyph's not a combat model.
Ooh.
Now we've got it. You're welcome, Team Mako. I must say, I do enjoy watching mechs explode.
Commander, a large contingent of soldiers calling themselves Razor Squad is just ahead. They wish to inflict bodily harm on you.
Awesome.
Also, I discovered an L4 mating totem in Vault 347B.
Oh, Garrus.
The Alliance offers a number of benefits and a generous retirement package. After 7 years of service, a sabbatical to the planet of your choice can be arranged. I would be happy to discuss. Refrain from shooting at me. Lieutenant Vega, a call exclusive delivery man is on the line, asking for payment. Commander Shepard, please do not panic. Many of your crew members will be saddened by the loss. Grieving crew members would greatly decrease the Normandy Lockdown.
So nobody paid the pizza guy. Oh gosh. Okay, yeah, they are getting serious. Ooh, crap, that guy's coming right after me. Thank you. A little low on ammo. Are we good?
Ever headed Mako. Keep pushing ahead.
I gotta get this ammo. Great, I have to kill the other me.
Commander, the other you wishes to pass on a message.
Okay, really, where's the other me? Up? Oh, I gotta find a way up now.
It appears the other commander has a bad temper. Collateral damage does not return.
It's okay, there's a Volus who needs to be paid right now. Yeah, somebody didn't pay him for the pizza. Man, this gun is strong.
Team Hammerhead, we're headed to the next level. What's your location? Hammerhead, do you copy?
Oh crap.
There's Team Mako.
We'll check another path, Commander. Hammerhead's going ahead.
Jesus Christ, this gun is strong. You can take out fully armored units in like 2 shots. that's really, really strong. Okay, I can't get in that door. Okay.
Clear. Team Mako, coming up behind. What's your status? Mako, where are you?
Commander, do you copy?
What's your status?
The other U is jamming our radios. Hammerhead and Mako are trying to get ahead and cut her off. But I'm ahead if you need help. Please hurry.
Oh my god. Brooks, you're always getting shot.
That can't be good.
Brooks, the vault seal is in.
Is there an override?
Not seeing one. Cortez! Brooks! Do you read me? Is anyone on this frequency? The short answer is no. They're not. The longer answer involves your friends trapped in iridium vaults and forgotten for, well, forever. Others know about this. About you. The Alliance will stop you. What do you think, Staff Analyst Brooks? Will the Alliance stop us? I wouldn't know. I don't actually work for them.
The minute, the second I get out of here, I'm gonna take your head and mount it in Normandy CIC. Then I'm gonna mount her head next to yours.
Then I'm gonna take both your heads and space them out the airlock. Shepard, human inspector.
Accessing record. Please input new data. Biometric identifier updated. Good day, Commander Shepard.
Now, if you'll excuse me, the Normandy needs its captain. So, I should go.
Okay.
Farewell, Commander. I guess this is where legends go to die.
Oh, that sucks.
That went well. She said I should go. Do I sound like that?
That was one of the first things you ever said to me.
Maybe we should be worried about the impregnable vault we've been sealed inside forever.
How come nobody told me about this before? I'm open to feedback here. You could try I'll be seeing you. That might spice things up.
Probably not a lot of air in here either. An hour tops.
Please, I should go. I should go. I should go.
Shepard, we're in kind of a situation here.
Oh, Glyph, you still out there?
Yes, Commander.
Unlock this damn thing and go find the others. No one steals my shit. Not even me.
This is so stupid. Okay. How am I today? I'm okay, I guess.
I've got room for Shepard plus 2, and figured out fast because the other Shepard is stealing my ship.
We're going to Ashley Liara again.
What? I had planned to accompany you.
You and me both. I never seem to get picked.
Joker will come back for you, I promise.
Okay. Who wrote this section of the game? I seriously, who wrote it? I mean, because the writing for this section of the game was completely different than the rest of the game. That was just weird. Do I really sound like that? That's so stupid. Damage duration. Hey, you have cheese. I guess they had to write a section like that. Because the game itself had been so dark up until that point. And now they're like, okay, here's a nice little comedy. And some of the jokes were actually pretty good. Let's see, warp ammo.
This is why I hate Shorty. I swear you parked the ship for 5 minutes.
Can you contact Citadel Flight Control and get them to deny the departure request?
Try. All the comm lines in the area are jammed. Probably to make it easier for them to steal my ship.
We'll stop them.
What happens if we lose the Normandy? Couldn't we go to the council and prove who you are?
No good. She hacked the biometric logs. The scan will just prove that she's the real Shepard.
Yes, that. Can we all just agree it'd be easier to not let Shepard's evil clone steal the Normandy?
Don't worry, we'll get your ship back.
We better. Just got the seat broken in how I like it. Okay, Citadel systems are targeting the car. Any closer and they open fire.
Get back and pick up the others ASAP.
Right, they can't have gotten far. Unless they called a cab or something.
Let's kill these guys.
Oh crap. Grenades. Lots of grenades. Lots of grenades. Ouch. Okay, I really need to upgrade my gun. It's taking way too many shots to take these guys out. Ouch, I'm getting popped badly. It's kind of dumb that this little pistol is better than my assault rifle. Look at how strong this little thing is. It's amazing. Come on, stand up. Boom! Oh my god! This little gun is insane. Hi, guys. Dang, 3 shots and he's down. Yeah, I see that.
When we want to take off, there's a half hour of pre-flight checks. They just gun the engine and we go? Thanks for letting me know.
I'm just living on my shields at this point. Yeah, how are you doing, Moni?
Wait, what? You were just on the Normandy. You fired at me. Dishonorable discharge for conduct unbecoming. You kicked me off the ship with barely enough time to grab my toothbrush.
That's Precision Pro Mark IV. It uses mass effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums.
Yes, I told you that.
And I remember because I'm the real Shepard.
And someone just threw me off the ship. If it wasn't you.
Cerberus been clone of Shepard. I can explain more later. For now,
Oh boy.
sealed. The Normandy's about to take off. Is there anyone still aboard who can help us?
No, I was only there because I helped with the Normandy retrofits back on Earth. Everyone else is on shore leave.
You know this ship inside and out. Can you get me inside?
There's an emergency exit hatch for evacuations. It should be right here.
Manual lock, and it's only meant to be open from the other side. Any ideas?
I could try a biotic field, but I don't think I have the fine control required to trigger it.
You told me this morning that a toothbrush was going to save the Normandy. I'd be very skeptical.
What is with this chapter of the game, man? Oh my god. And that's because you all didn't see the first part of this. The first part of this was just as good. It's so stupid, it's amazing.
Just before takeoff, Normandy registered a perimeter access alert. One of the security hatches.
Where?
Unknown. When we shut down the AI, we disabled a lot of security systems. Shepard could be anywhere on the ship.
Shepard is standing right in front of you. Are you clear? It's better this way. Wouldn't you rather take her down yourself?
Seems like Clone Shepard can be manipulated pretty easily.
Armory, find her. Slow her down.
Yeah, he sees that all I'm doing is playing Mass Effect. He's like, no, man, you need to open the packs.
Remind me to reimburse you for that. Okay. Shepard. Later. Remind me later.
She was gonna do it right then and there.
This place is a murder hole. Right. There's an areas up top. Sorry.
Ooh, I'm a terrible shot with this game. There we go. I'm just gonna keep using this little pistol. Wow, Ashley's actually really good in combat. He didn't send me 1,000 magic cards. He sent me a giant picture of naked Pikachu.
Edie, this is the real Shepard. I need you to lock down the Normandy. Can you help us out? Edie, do you copy?
They must have taken her offline.
Let's get to the cargo bay. This is from my cabin. She's moving stuff out of my cabin. Messing with my cabin.
She's moving stuff out of my cabin. Oh my god, this whole part of the game is just ridiculous. I kind of want the rest of the game to be this funny.
We couldn't save the last Normandy, but we're not going to lose this one.
Well, that's creepy.
Okay, just remember, guys, I'm the one in red.
My ship? It's not your ship. It will be. I've taken your name, your Spectre rank, even your fingerprints. And then you left me to die. Only I didn't. You think fake fingerprints are gonna fool the council or hack it?
Ew! No Pikachu butt stuff. It sounds weird.
How's that big plan looking now? Hatchet squad to the shuttle bay.
Ooh. Oh, she got her shield back.
Negative. I'm occupied in the shuttle bay. Lola here. You come to the jamming?
I think I have to take out the other chick first. Man, I'm just getting blasted here. Okay, we're gonna have to switch guns. Oh, we're not even in space yet.
What the hell's going on up there? Get us out of the nebula and jump to STL.
We can't. The Skycar keeps blocking our path.
Yeah.
Then shoot it.
Oh, Jesus Christ! They're killing civilians.
Need to stay within 30 degrees of the nose to block course plotting. That makes us a perfect target. No, that makes us the bait. Do you want me to drive? No.
Launch the shuttle and blow that thing out of the sky.
Be careful around the cargo ramp.
Oh man! Oh Jesus! Grenade! 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 Run! Ouch! You stop shooting me! Me!
You ruin everything. My plan's perfect. I'm happy to help.
Oh, didn't get to me. Okay, we're good.
The team, you have minions, and you're running out.
Oops.
Not bad for an imitation of the real Shepard.
Okay, yeah. I don't think I can kill me when the other, whatever her name, Brooks. Yeah, I don't think I can kill me when Brooks is alive. I think I have to kill Brooks. Okay, really, where is she? Or are they all just going for... Oh. Ooh. Oh! Okay. I think she's gonna land on the car.
What makes you so damn special? Why you and not me?
Shepard! We've got you.
Look at that. Oh my god. She punked out. Oh.
Thanks. What did I heard?
Dude, save or kill. Just to make it interesting, I'm gonna save myself.
Take my hand. And then you live. For what?
Oh. Oh, she fell into a building. Yeah, I don't think there's any coming back from that, but...
Fortunately, they weren't here long enough to do much real damage. Although I may need some help from James cleaning up the damage to the shuttle bay.
Plus, they overloaded the heat diffusion system firing at us. Not sure if you noticed, but shuttle guy here did some crazy stunt flying to keep us in one piece.
That's nice to fly something a little more maneuverable than the Kodiak.
What about Edie? Is she back online?
I am once again fully in control of the Normandy.
Okay.
Glad to hear it. What about the mercs? Any survivors?
Just one crappy ass pilot and her. Alliance is taking her to a high security facility. Maybe she can give him some dirt on Cerberus.
I'll be more than happy to cooperate with the authorities. Maya. I know that voice. Do you really?
did nobody see that? I mean, they know she has an Omni tool.
You know, she wouldn't let me in. You can't clone everything. Bitch.
I mean, seriously, how do you arrest somebody and not take their Omni tool?
The rest of the squad's waiting outside. We'll have the Normandy back in shape in no time.
Oh, I gotta go buy her a toothbrush.
Appreciate it.
Well, as surely it goes, this hasn't been the most relaxing.
Come on, maybe we can take some actual time off. No explosions or anything. Just us. Damn right.
Okay, why is Joker walking normally? I don't get it. He usually has like that kind of limp because of his condition. Weird. Okay, that whole part of the game was kind of insane.
So, after a hard day spent fighting an evil clone, you know what comes next.
A nap?
Please, we party down.
Party, huh?
Oh, jeez.
No pressure. No one's gonna make you throw a party.
Alright. Good idea. Let's
I've channeled discretionary funds into your account for the purchase of any celebratory supplies, Commander.
Okay, Edie and Cortez and Trainer are in. What?
I have also informed Dr. Tassoni about any potential upcoming celebrations.
Wait, I'm in charge of the guest list.
Yeah, so there's no uninvite button on this thing?
Alright, but when it's time, I invite the rest.
Cortez just invited James. So,
Fine.
I'm gonna go out and see how much trouble I can get into without snapping a femur.
Members of your crew have expressed interest in spending time with you, Commander. You can check your private terminal for messages. If you require activities, Silver Sun Strip has an arcade in addition to the casino. You've also been granted a complimentary pass to the combat simulator.
Oh, does that mean I can go back and do old missions?
I should take advantage of some shore leave myself.
The sound is a bit low. Yeah, I turned it down a little bit because when I first started streaming, it was like really loud. But I can adjust it again here. Give me a sec. All right, let's see. It's at -34. Of course, it won't be good right now because the game's not very loud at the moment. But I'll put it at -25. There. Yeah, apparently they just what was it? Admiral something? Anderson, I think it is his name. He just gave me his old apartment. He's like, "Yeah, you can have my old apartment." Your back like crack in the 80s? Your back cracked? You crack-a-lackin'? Lack-a-crackin'? Okay, can I actually leave here now? Okay, good, I can. Yeah, that whole last mission was just it was silly. Did we ever pay the Volus? We need to pay him. What's this? Purchase? Oh, purchase party supplies. I don't think this is where I would purchase them, though. Is it? Hold on. I don't think either of them have kids. Maybe cat. Well, Hammer has a cat. I have a feeling that Slim is a furry. Nah. No furriness here. I'm like, hey, if you're a furry, that's fine. I have no problem with that. I just, you know, not really my thing. Yeah, I don't think any of us have kids. Closest thing I have to kids are my sister's kids. Okay, I guess I have to go in. Well, how do I get up there? Yeah, I don't know how to get up there. You have over 5 Discord kids. And I slept a good amount last night. I can't believe I'm still yawning. You know, since I'm buying party supplies, I think we're getting close to where they do the whole Mass Effect dance.
So there I was, taking cover behind a table in the middle of this sorry monastery. Come on in.
So who's this patriarch person you keep going on about?
What? You never heard of a mighty patriarch?
Hmm. I'm just going up the stairs. Oh, here we are. Okay, good. So purchase party supplies. Oh, well, at least they're nice and cheap. Yay, we have party supplies. Selling an MP40 lower. Okay, now how do I get out of here? I think I gotta go this way. Oh, I think I went the... I didn't think the party supplies would be in this club, so I ended up going this way, but I just took the long way around. Okay, that's weird. You just find the gun bad? Bad isn't bad or bad isn't good? Oh, I guess I can go back to the Tiberius Towers.
Welcome to Tiberius Towers.
That's a Star Trek reference.
You have received a new message.
I can never remember where I pick up my messages. This is America. You don't need a gun license anymore. Which is kind of sad. Huge fans of yours. Okay. Memorial service. Oh, Liara is asking me to go see her. Okay. Garrus. That's when we're at the Citadel and we take a break. Campfire war. Be hanging around CSEC? Okay. Jeff. taking Edie down to Purgatory next time. Some shore leave Citadel. Come along with me, less weird. That'd be great. Okay. Sister got everything except for the Citadel Memorial. She should be. What she's going to put on the wall. It's nice. It's make it easier for her. She wants me to say something about our family. But it would mean a lot if you could be there. Okay. I have no idea how to get there, but let's what's this? Invite up? Oh, you can just invite certain people into your apartment if you want. Okay. Let's see. Send invitations. So you can just throw parties whenever? Okay. That's weird. Well, obviously we gotta invite Ashley. And Jack. Yeah, it's not a party without Jack. And of course we gotta bring her along. Yes. Ashley gets invited to everything because she is a handsome woman. That's right. Looks like they gave her lip injections though. Wonder what that was about. Compared to how she looked in Mass Effect 1 and 2, she looks like she has lip injections. I'm gonna blow up some watermelons. Okay, so should I throw the party now? Or actually, no, let's not throw the party now. I want to go see what these other people are doing. You better eat those watermelons after you blow them up. Or just make them small watermelons. Okay, so how do I get out of this area? Is there a... Oh, here we go. Rapid transit. Okay. Purgatory bar. So do we... Well, Liara wants me to go back to the Normandy. Let's go see what Liara wants.
Commander?
Why would you hurt a watermelon? That's true. Watermelons are delicious. That's what I'm saying. If you're going to shoot them, at least eat them afterwards or something. Don't just let all that food go to waste. Especially nowadays, man. Food's so expensive.
Have we heard from Agent DeTrace yet?
She has not reported in for over 8 hours, Doctor.
She was stationed on Valchir when the Reapers invaded. I think we can assume what happened. Inform Agent Calamus he's now in charge of reporting Reaper activity past the...
Thank you for the $2, Mr. Hammer. That was very kind of you. Oh, that reminded me I need to move my windows around. There we are. I hurt them because they don't have feelings. That we know of. You have to remember, there was a time where we thought that the octopus did not have a brain. Seriously, we thought there was a time when they didn't have one. Turns out they have 9. I'm not kidding either. If you are not familiar with octopuses, then they literally have 9 brains. They have a brain in their head, I guess where their skull would be, their cranial area, and then they actually have a brain in each of their tentacles. No joke. At least that's the way we understand it now, which is kind of insane, but it's kind of like how jellyfish, we look at them and for years we thought, well, they don't have a brain because they don't have anything that resembles a brain that looks like ours. But just because it doesn't look like how we think a brain should look doesn't necessarily mean that they don't have a brain. Murdering melons for no reason. It kind of makes you think, I'm trying to remember what was the name of that documentary I watched. It was a while back, but I watched a documentary about plants. And they said that to a certain extent, plants do have some intelligence, but it's mostly considered to be instinctual. Like it's just something they're just born with, kind of like how a human baby is born knowing how to cry or knowing how to breathe, that sort of thing. Like here's an interesting thing that I saw in that documentary is I'm pretty sure all of us have cut the grass at some point. You go, you get your mower, you go and you cut the grass. You know that freshly cut grass smell? Apparently, and this is theory, I don't believe it's ever been proven, but they think that smell you get from cutting grass is actually the grass stressing out, and it's releasing some sort of what's the word that they used? Not a pheromone, but some sort of obviously some sort of smell, some sort of chemical reaction that says, "Hey, I'm hurt, I'm injured," and that's the smell that you get. It's really strange. It's kind of like how trees can talk to each other. Not in the way that you think things communicate, but yeah, it's really weird. I know. It's a plant. They've only 2 big brain plants. Well, in a way, it's possible. Well, I don't think it's necessarily possible, but there are here's another thing. Like whenever you see a mushroom, like you ever go outside and the last couple of days been kind of moist and all that, lots of moisture, lots of humidity in the air. Maybe it rained a little, and you go outside into your front yard and you see some mushrooms. And you're like, oh, just a handful of mushrooms there. The thing is you'll notice in most cases that those mushrooms are generally clustered in a certain area because they are not just a single individual thing. Mushrooms tend to be a single organism. So whereas you may see like 3 or 4 mushrooms there, they're technically all kind of one thing. They're all kind of rooted together. You eat those sometimes. Well, some mushrooms you can eat, some you can't. Well, actually, technically, you can eat every mushroom. Some of them you'll only eat one time, though. Others you can eat over and over and over again, and they're fine. Somebody told me that joke a little while ago. They're like, yeah, technically, you can eat every mushroom. Some of them you'll only eat once, though, which is true. It's technically true, the best kind of true. But again, I wish I remembered the name of that documentary. It actually has some really interesting stuff in it. I think it was done by Nova. Do you all know Nova? Nova's been around forever. It's produced by PBS. But yeah, Nova and like Nova Science Now and all the various Nova shows, they're all kind of the same thing. They basically produce usually what are about 45-minute long documentaries on certain subjects. Sometimes they go longer, sometimes they're like 2 hours, or sometimes they're like little mini-series where you get like 5, 6, 7 episodes. But yeah, Nova is terrific. I love it. And the reason I remembered it is because I recently subscribed to PBS Online. Yes, you can do that. Because I already subscribed to Amazon because I shop with them so much. But you can get the channel, the PBS Online streaming channel, when through Amazon. So that's what I did, and it was only like $4, so it was like super cheap. But I love watching documentaries. I love it, love it, love it. What's your TCG store link? That would be. Hold on, let me grab that. That'd be right there. But yeah, I love watching those documentaries. Some of them are really, really good. Others, I'm just not interested in the subject matter, but some of them are really, really good. Like, I like watching stuff about nature. I like watching stuff about physics and astrophysics, cosmology, all kinds of stuff like that. I even still enjoy rewatching the old Cosmos episodes. Those are really... Even the new Cosmos was good. The one with Neil deGrasse Tyson. I know he's kind of. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, he's a good teacher, but sometimes he can be a little, like he's got to stick up his butt. But, but overall, he's a pretty intelligent guy, and he's a good teacher. Alternate history? I never really liked alternate history. Regular history, I do enjoy. In fact, I recently watched. There's also another collection of shows called The Great Courses. And I recently watched two. One of them was about Eastern European history, and another one was about Russian history. Because I think they made them available on Prime because of what's going on in Ukraine right now. Website cannot be connected? Now, are you trying to link it? Oh, weird. Why is it sending that? I guess I need to look at that. That's weird. Yeah, it should not be doing that. Oh, what was the name of that? Should be here. Yeah, because all that really is it's just a Ford. I'm doing this right here in the middle of the stream and everything. I gotta get it fixed. Let's see. Tech support stream. Nah, not tech support. Because the new website hosting that I have, I'm actually not terribly familiar with their panel. Because for years I worked with cPanel, and they have their own panel. They call it H panel, so it's different. So now I have to relearn navigation and stuff, and I don't mess with it too much. Let me see. Manage. Thank you for the 99 cents, sir. Let's see. Order usage upgrade plugin. Hey, look at that. Donated 99 cents for super chat. You're a zombie. Plugin staging. Let me see. Website part. Oh, here we go. Subdomains. And oh, here we go. Redirects. Okay, so my redirect is still there, but it's... I wonder why it's doing this. Yeah, well, because basically that link links to my TCG Player Store. And my redirect is there, I just don't understand why it's not functioning. Let me reset it. Here, I'll delete it and then I'll just make it again. The red super chat. Those red super chats are hard to come by. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I just had to reset the redirect. For some reason, it just went, but it works now. It's fine now. So yeah, you should be able to type in cards.tcgview.com and it should work now. Thank you for the $5, sir. I appreciate it. I don't know if it'll pop up another super chat message again that quickly, because I know Streamlabs, who I use for those little pop-ups that you see on the screens, I know that they have like a little lag where if there's one from one individual and that same individual tries to do another one, it usually kind of like cuts you off for a little bit. It like slows it down. Like you could only do one like every like 5 minutes or something like that. I don't remember. There you go. The redirect should be working now. Oh, there it is. Okay, never mind. It just takes a little time for it to show up. Okay, there. Now we're all good. Okay, let us talk to Liara here.
Hello again, Shepard.
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers. The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths. I thought I'd covered
USPS does not deliver on Sundays, generally.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
Yeah, the only time that I know that they deliver on Sundays is usually during the holidays, when they increase their shipping and stuff like that. Post offices are not generally open on Sundays. Most of them should be open on Saturdays, but they're limited hours. Like I know the ones I have here locally, on Saturdays they're open like 9 to like 1 o'clock. So very, very short, time there.
The private messages terminal has new correspondence.
Okay. Let's see, what else did it tell me? Oh yeah, if I go to Purgatory, there should be somebody there. So apparently Liara didn't want to talk to me. Or I went and talked to her and didn't really. Who?
Commander.
Well, somebody wanted to talk to me in engineering now. Okay. Okay. Oh, right. I forgot. I brought on those 2 people from the last game.
Kelly Chambers is dead.
Oh no, what happened?
Cerberus found her during the Citadel coup. Shot her where she stood.
Oh, that's terrible. She seemed really nice.
Yeah, poor Kelly was murdered.
Your gut saved us, Gabby. You should go see Adams, Commander.
Commander, I've identified a problem with our engines. A core overload could cause a plasma vent within the engineering compartment. Daniels, Donnelly, Edie, and I have been brainstorming and comparing notes.
You see, the venting occurs when IES sinks are in a back cycle. At the same moment, the main core is at peak draw, such as from sustained kinetic.
What Kenneth means to say is that we're pretty sure we can make the system safer.
We just need a 12 thermal pipe. Unfortunately, we're cut off from Alliance supply chains. Could you keep an eye out for one the next time you're on the Citadel, Commander? I've got the specs right here.
I'll look for one the next time we go to the Citadel.
Thanks, Commander.
Okay, I gotta go buy this thing. Your website or super chat not working on your phone. Let's see. Don't know what to tell you, man. It's loading fine for me. In fact, I have somebody on there right now. Maybe you're having connection problems. The website link isn't working, but the super chats are working. Yeah, it's working fine for me. I don't know what's going on with you guys. Hold on. Let me open it in a place where I know I don't have any data cached. Where's Edge? Yeah, it's working. It's seems fine. No, it's working. Yeah, it was working. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe there's a little hiccup. That's all I can think of. But yeah, it's bringing it up on Edge. And I say on Edge, that's the Microsoft Edge browser, which I never use. So, yeah, nothing is ever cached in there. Okay, so I gotta go buy this thing. Could just be your phone. Let's go. Alright, we're going back to the Citadel now. I gotta go buy all this stuff, apparently.
You may want to check in on shuttle pilot Cortez down in the armory.
Oh my god! Just let me go to the Citadel. Oh, he's upset about something.
Commander. Sorry. Didn't see you there. This is a recording from Ferris Fields. Months ago. I lost a lot of friends that day. I lost my husband.
Oh.
I grieved.
He was married.
Said goodbye, made my peace.
Sorry for your loss. He obviously cared a lot about you.
He was afraid I wouldn't let go. But for him, I moved on. Or at least I thought I had. Then the invasion hits. There's no time. And the one thing I grab is this. I mean, what's the point of moving on with your life when everything is going to hell?
Start thinking that way and we've already lost.
Yeah, you're right, but... Well, to be honest, I've never felt as alone as I do right now.
You're not alone, Steve. I'm here. Anytime you need me.
I appreciate that, Shepard, I really do. But don't worry, Commander. When I'm in that pilot seat, I'm there 100%. I won't fail you. It's just the downtime between missions that's hard, you know?
I know.
Okay. Well, I got some Paragon out of it. Let me guess. I'm gonna go back up, and then it's gonna tell me to come talk to Jacob. I really don't want to talk to Jacob. Jacob is just a big old meathead.
Admiral Anderson is available in the war room on VidCom.
Oh my god! Now Anderson wants to talk to me.
So, Reapers don't have colonies. You can't bomb them, or you're bombing what's left of your own planet. They make their own soldiers out of our civilians.
That's actually true. I actually knew a woman years and years ago who did that. She sold her eggs.
Shepard, I was hoping you'd check in again.
You okay?
Been putting my old academy training to use, organizing the resistance. You know, you've got quite a fan club back here. Any news we hear about the Normandy gives hope to the guys in the trenches.
I know what that's like, fighting in the dark. I'm glad we're making a difference.
It's more than that. A lot of these people have never held a gun in their life. When they heard that you managed to get the Turians and Krogan to cooperate, that was a shot in the arm, Shepard. Of the one thing we're in short supply around here, faith. That any of us will live to see another day.
How bad is it?
It could be worse, but not much.
Can you still coordinate any kind of counterattack?
We're hitting the Reapers every chance we get. Mostly guerrilla-style hit and runs. But it's not enough. It's time we started focusing our efforts.
Where?
London. Something big is happening there. Our networks in the UK say the Reapers have arrived in huge numbers.
sound of that. Any more details?
No. And that scares the hell out of me.
Well, the Crucible will scare the hell out of the Reapers.
We're counting on it. Oh, and Shepard, I meant what I said earlier about Kai Lang. The Reapers may seem like our biggest threat, but take it from me. Lang is a vicious bastard. Don't underestimate him.
Noted.
Then I'll let you get back to it. We need whatever good news you can send our way. Anderson out.
I was gonna say there's more to that as far as selling eggs and stuff. When from what she told me, I didn't get all of the story, obviously, but from what she told me is when you want to go sell eggs, they bring you in and they have you do like a health screen, and then they'll often ask you to take like fertility drugs, which do have side effects. So yeah, there are risks. It's not like you can just go in and be like, oh, here's an egg. No, there are risks. So you just kind of have to weigh that. Oh, no, don't want to go there.
Joker and Edie are going to Purgatory next time we're at the Citadel. Can't wait to see how that turns out.
Silver Sun Strip. High scores. Arya. That's funny. Barlavon. Even Bray is up there. Bailey? What is Bailey doing up there? I don't know about Arya. Are y'all familiar with Arya? She's kind of hardcore. She's okay, I need to go. Oh, I think. Oh, what's that? There's a door over there. Oh, I think that's just like a little area that you can go. Okay, never mind. So I gotta go back over here. All right, where are we gonna go? Oh yeah, Purgatory Bar. That's true. Yeah, bone marrow. The thing about bone marrow donation is it's very painful, because whenever they take your bone marrow, they don't put you under. Basically, you go to the hospital, you lie there, you put like the gown and stuff on. And it's a very simple procedure, but it's painful. It's usually pretty quick, but like I said, it hurts like a yeah. What they'll do is they'll lie you down and they'll turn you in. They'll position you so they can kind of get to it, and they use this really long, thick, sturdy needle, and they literally, I'm not kidding here, they literally take it and almost like stab you in the leg. And they do it hard because it has to pierce the bone. So they go, bam! And they just go like that. And that, I've never had it done, but I hear it is insanely painful. And so, bloop, they do that. And then they very slowly draw the bone marrow out. And again, they do it without giving you a local. They do it without putting you under. So yeah, good luck with that if you want to do it. It hurts. They won't give you $500,000 for that. In fact, I think it's more popular just to donate bone marrow than it is to actually sell it. All right, let's see who's here. Oh, there's Arya over there. Oh, Jack's not here this time. Oh, there's Edie. Edie's up there by the dance floor. Let's see, who's over here? Oh, that's Garrick.
Damn it, morale is pitiful. The troops need something.
Oh, that's not Garrick.
Remember the story?
Looks like him. Oh, and there's a woman with the assless chaps. Oh, and if you were wondering about Kelly Chambers, who Kelly Chambers was, in Mass Effect 2, she was one of your crew members, and you could romance her. And the funny thing is I didn't romance her in my playthrough, but apparently if you do romance her, after you do the final mission of the game, you can get her to come to your cabin, and she'll dress, no joke, she'll dress in this outfit with you know, the butt cheeks out, and she'll do a dance for you. And yes, that dance is available on YouTube. It looks really goofy, though, to be honest. I mean, it's supposed to be like kind of like one of those. In fact, I think you could probably just see the dance. Probably. Oh well, maybe up there. Yeah, because those are some dancers. Hold on. But yeah, it's just kind of like a sort of sexy dance where Shepard just sits down on like a couch or something, and then she just dances for you. I'm trying to think what does it look like? It's probably more like what that girl's doing right there. See how she does the little squat thing, and then she shakes her butt, and yeah, kind of like what that girl does right there. That's the dance. So it's a little goofy, but but yeah, that's the dance. Oh, the blue cheese to your house. Ew, that's gonna smell, man. Okay, Edie, where are you now, dude? I can't get through these people. Well, let me talk to Edie again, see if she has anything different to say.
If I'm not needed to answer an inquiry, I would like some time alone.
Ooh, sorry. That's her way of telling me to F off. She's like, can you go away? Goodbye, 3090. Dude, I don't know if you saw this in Discord, but I found, I didn't buy it, but I found a 3070 Ti on eBay, $505. That's below MSRP. That's well below MSRP. Because if I remember correctly, the 3070 Ti MSRP was like $590 or $600. So to see one for $505, that's a pretty good deal, actually. I know that the 3000 series is kind of coming to the end of their life cycle, but I mean, it's still a very good card. Anyways, let me see what Joker wants.
Look at this. All it took was a Cerberus attack on the Citadel to get folks around here to pay attention to the war.
How's this any different from normal?
Can't you see the desperation? This isn't happy dancing. This is forget my problems dancing. Look at the arms. If a guy waves his arms like that, he's worrying about a lot more than looking stupid on the dance floor.
That's surprisingly observant.
I've had time to watch a lot of dancing from the sidelines. Speaking of which,
dancing?
Watching from the sidelines. What do you think about me and Edie?
Oh, I'm not trying to romance this dude.
Why not?
Because I could break a bone just from some light over-the-clothes action?
It's always a risk. But then so are the Reapers.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on dating Harbinger.
You know what I mean. If we all ended up dead this time tomorrow, what would you regret?
Getting a shattered pelvis and a broken heart. Such a stupid idea.
If you could be out there right now on the dance floor, would you be waving your arms?
Yeah.
Sounds like you got bigger things to worry about than looking stupid.
Yeah, guess I do. Now, if you'll excuse me.
That's silly. Okay, so apparently I told him to go dance with Edie, so did he go upstairs? You see, nope, Edie's still standing. Oh wait, no, there he is. Okay, yeah, he's he's there, but Edie's like, "What are you doing, Joker?" Poor guy. Maybe I missed it, but I sincerely don't know what happened between Mass Effect 2 and this one. Because like I said earlier, in Mass Effect 2, he's got like a really bad limp because of some sort of condition he has. So I don't know if he got that fixed, or the doctor mentioned that he had not been taking his medication in Mass Effect 2, so maybe he is now taking his medication? I don't know. What do you mean, my President Biden? He's all of our president, dude. You live in America too. And yes, I saw he fell off his bike. It wasn't like a hard, like he hit a tree or something. I saw the video, he was cruising with a bunch of people and he stopped and he was trying to get off the bike, but his shoe got stuck on one of the pedals and he just kind of fell over. So thankfully it wasn't that bad. And he did just get right back up. So yeah, no big deal. But it's actually kind of nice to see people reacting the way that they did to that, because something like that used to be the only real news you would really hear about the president. You wouldn't hear about the president tweeting something stupid or insulting a whole country, or you just wouldn't hear that sort of stuff back in the day, back in like the 80s and the 90s and even in the 2000s. Just didn't hear that stuff. I think you kind of understand what I'm referencing here, but yeah, that's sort of the normal stuff. Oh, here's Arya. Yeah, she's hardcore, man. It's kind of crazy. Why are you following me, girl? Go away. I don't have any money for you. I'm just coming back this way now. Go away. Okay, so I talked to Joker at Purgatory. Okay, so now we can go somewhere else. Alright, where else? Oh, that's right. I have to go buy that part they were asking me about. I have no idea where to even buy it.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination.
Let's see, docks holding area.
Areas tagged of interest to you are highlighted on the elevator menu.
Guess the Commons? I don't know. I have no idea where to go buy this.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Oh, stuff is still on fire here. Yeah, things are still kind of in disarray down here.
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
Look, you can buy fish.
Cultivating serenity is possible even during times of crisis.
You prefer someone who is all there, though, and doesn't lie constantly? I think that's kind of how most people want their politicians. We're sadly never going to get a politician like that. Just doesn't happen. Detail thermal conduit. Massive quantities of thermal energy via thermal conductive gel.
Elcos Combine. If it exists, we carry it.
Thank you. Come
Okay, so neither of those. But if you want to talk about president stuff, there is a very good chance that Ron DeSantis gets the nomination for the Republican side. Yeah, he's been angling to get it for a while now. Kanye for president. No Kanye. Let's see, Meridian Place. What does this guy have?
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry. Proceeds from all purchases go to help our men and women serving.
Inferno armor. Thermal clip.
All goods have been marked down with our special wartime discount.
That does seem, I mean, that's one of the big things that people have been talking about for decades here in the States, Mooney. I honestly think that the same thing goes with Congress. If you're like over, like, say the age of like 65, you can no longer run for Congress. You need to either retire or just go, do something else. Because we have way too many very old people in Congress on both sides of the aisle. Like, what's his name? I forget his name. The guy, the Senate Minority Leader. I forget his name. Mitch McConnell. Is that it? Yeah, Mitch McConnell. Dude's like 77 years old. It's like, dude, you got to retire, man. Same with Nancy Pelosi on the Democrat side. She's 80 years old. I'm like, woman, retire. Go hang out at home, man, and spend time with your grandkids or something. You know, let younger people take care of business. They need to stop that. That's why I was happy people like AOC started getting into office. Not necessarily because I agree with her, but at least she's younger. Well, the reason I mentioned 65 is because that is the general retirement age for the U.S. Now they've tried to kind of push it back to 67. In fact, I think the way it's organized now is if you retire at 65, you will still get your Social Security retirement benefits. But if you wait until you're 67, you will get even more Social Security benefit. Like if you were only going to get, say, like $1,500 a month, if you wait until 67, it goes up by like 20% or something. So if you work a couple extra years, then you get more money. That's what my mom is doing. She's 65, and I thought she was going to retire this year, or was it this year? No, last year. I thought she was going to retire last year, and she's like, "No, I'm going to wait till 67, so that she can get the extra benefit." But yeah, an 80-year-old woman has. I don't think she has any place in Congress. They may understand how the system works. But as far as, you know, passing laws and designing bills and that sort of stuff, I think that's a huge mistake. Because think of it, if a 75 to 80-year-old person writes a bill and then it gets passed into law, they're not going to have to deal with the long-term ramifications of that bill. We are. Us, the younger people, are going to have to deal with that. You know, like Hammer, I know you're, what, in your early 20s? Yeah, if an 80-year-old person passes a bill and then they die 2 years from now, they're not going to have to worry about that bill that they passed. You are. Just one of the wings is attached to it. So basically the bird's flying in circles. Let me talk to Ashley real quick. Let me see what she has to say. And there she is.
Commander, thanks for coming.
This must be really hard on your sister. I'm very sorry for her loss.
Okay. She just walks off. Oh, I guess that's the sister.
It's tough to see her go through this. Damn it. There I go again.
I hope Sarah can find some peace here.
I'm glad I can be here for her. She wanted me to say something about her family. Wanted Thomas to hear it.
You need to be strong for Sarah now.
You're right. I'm so proud of her. She's no career soldier, but there she is, coping with all this. Reminds me of Dad. Whatever was going on, he put a smile on his face for us.
Your family made you what you are.
He did his best with 4 daughters and a strong wife. He always said live fire exercises was good prep for facing his girly horde.
Your sister's waiting. You'll be fine.
Right. Here we go.
I kind of see what they did here.
Okay. Remember the trip to the beach?
Her sister?
Summer before I left for basic training.
I'll wait until she's finished talking. Okay, never mind. Her sister, this girl, the redhead, looks like what Ashley looked like in Mass Effect 1 and 2. Ashley, I guess, got older, obviously, and she colored her hair a darker color. So that's kind of weird. But yeah, we talked about that a couple of days ago, Dre, in Discord. If you were in Discord, you'd know this. Like, as soon as the news broke, I started reading about it. because I think it broke on Monday, and then for a couple of days we didn't really hear much, and then by like Wednesday, the news broke that he was going to be quote unquote stepping aside.
About time. About time.
Oh, this is where Kelly was killed. This sucks. Oh, this is this is the Shepherd VI.
Except the Reapers. Ever see the size of one of those things?
It's so silly.
My personality matrix can predict what the real Commander Shepard would say with 7% accuracy.
7% accuracy.
I come pre-installed with an SSV Normandy flight sim.
It's so silly. But yeah, apparently in a nutshell, he had an improper relationship with a woman. Apparently she was getting paid like $100,000 a year, and then when the relationship started, he gave her a raise to $200,000 a year, and then she wanted to leave because apparently she became an assistant to John Laurinaitis, who is another executive there at the company, former wrestler as well. And apparently she was afraid of John. And I don't blame her for saying that, because John Laurinaitis, y'all probably don't know who he really is. But he's very old school in a bad way. He's very sexist. And this is not like, because I know wrestling is like a work and all that. This is real life John Laurinaitis. He is sexist. He's hardcore. And he just talks down to people. He's kind of a jackass, to be quite honest. And when she started working under John Laurinaitis, she did not like it at all. And so that's why she eventually quit. And I guess Vince at some point thought that she was going to out him as to what was going on. And so he paid her off. And got her to sign apparently a non-disclosure agreement, etc., etc. But of course that didn't stop the story from breaking. Because she apparently talked to a friend who still has connections with WWE, and then that friend talked. So that's how the story came out. Okay, so we've already talked to Ashley. So I guess we can go somewhere else now.
Yes, we can.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination.
I still don't know where to go buy that thing.
One moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay D24.
Oh, what's this guy doing? Oh, it's Garrus.
Shepard, glad you came.
What'd you have in mind?
Something that doesn't involve fighting Reapers.
I don't think they've conquered the bar yet.
I already scoped it out. But then I thought, if this was my last day alive, I'd actually like to remember it.
So?
So, I had an idea.
Oh boy. Where is he taking me?
Where are we going?
Somewhere we're not supposed to.
Some things never change, do they?
Oh my god, he's taking me to a strip club.
Thing you always wanted to do before you died, Shepard.
Too busy trying to live. What's yours?
The whole time I worked at CSEC, I'd stare up at the top of the Presidium and say to myself, I want to go up there. But I never did. There were 137 regulations telling me I couldn't.
So you got them changed?
No. Now I just don't give a damn.
The left is trying the constitutional rights. One bill where they've been trying to pass through to allow neighbors to have them.
Figured it's time to do something stupid just for the hell of it. Might be the last chance we ever get. A little busier than I imagined.
How about a dive in the pool?
You obviously haven't seen Turians swim. It's a lot of flailing and splashing interrupted by occasional bouts of drowning.
Yeah, you're right. I just have to save your ass again.
It'd make up for all the times I pulled your ass out of the fire. We've had a hell of a ride, haven't we, Shepard?
Times like these, you know who your real friends are. They're not the ones running around looking for an escape route. They're the ones who stand at your side through the worst of it. And never give up on you. I'm lucky I can say I know someone like that.
So am I. You're not going to propose marriage now, are you? Now, before we head back, there is one thing we're going to settle. Once and for all.
Oh, who's the better shot?
Not saying you don't know how to handle a gun, just saying some of us know how to make it dance. So, let's find out who's really the best shot.
There are a few people in the galaxy who've seen me in action, Garrus. They seemed impressed.
Yeah, but I've actually seen you dance, Shepard. No.
Alright, Vicarian, you're going down.
And don't worry, I loaded it with practice slugs for when you miss. That was an easy one. Let you build up your confidence. Long range, I wrote the book. Nobody alive can do this, not even Commander Shepard. Give me a tough one. I said a tough one.
Yeah. Okay.
Step aside.
I'm kind of letting this play out, and then I'll respond to your comment. No, I'm shooting the target.
Do it. Nobody alive, maybe? But technically, I died.
Yeah, well, next time we'll throw in a herd of rampaging clicks, and that's how you separate the rookies from the pros.
That was interesting. As far as your comment, I think you're referring to a red flag law. And the way that those are supposed to work was if somebody was deemed a threat either to themselves or to others around them, then at that point, law enforcement could move in and confiscate their weapons. And the way that whole thing was supposed to go down is it's not like they could just go in and you know, to some random person's house and just take your weapons. No, it's not. That's not how they're supposed to work. How they're supposed to work is they would have to obviously get a report from somebody that does have actual possibly inside information on that individual, like maybe somebody that lives with them, or maybe somebody that spends time with them. Maybe some other exceptions might be made. But essentially anybody that seems like they're kind of off their rocker, then they would be able to go in and confiscate the weapons. The person whose weapons were then confiscated could then go to court and try to get that whole thing reversed. And the reason that was one of the more popular laws that was being thought up is because, let's be honest, there are some people out there who should absolutely not own guns. There absolutely are. And like, say for instance, there was a guy, and I'm not attributing this to left or right, this is just completely down the center. There's a guy who, no joke, he literally said that he is going to go out and start hunting gay people. Not joking, 100% real. It's confirmed, he posted it. He said, if you're gay, I'm coming for you, and you can't hide from me. I will get you. And he was referring to literally going out and hunting gay people and killing them. Now, regardless of which side of the aisle you're on, I think if you put aside all the differences that each, group has with the other, I think it's very much common sense that somebody like that should not own weapons. They should not be allowed to keep their guns. Because he straight out said, I am going to go and hunt you down. Now, some people may argue, oh, well, he was just kidding, or he's not being serious. We don't know. We sincerely don't know. Because when you look back at all the various instances of violence that have happened, especially over the last 10 years, when it comes to like mass shootings, school shootings, stuff like that, almost every single time, the individual who went and committed those crimes actually did post online that they were at least considering doing some of that stuff beforehand. And unfortunately, because red flag laws did not exist in those particular districts, be them states or cities or whatnot, there was really nothing that anybody could do. It's like, well, freedom of speech, blah, 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 et cetera, et cetera. So somebody can actually just go right out and say, well, I'm going to do this and that. And for the most part, yes, you can call the police, but what cops will generally say is, well, they haven't really done anything to you, and then let it go, which I think is BS, because if somebody threatens your life, that's a terroristic threat, that's a crime. So I guess it really depends on, where in the country you are, what police you deal with, that sort of stuff. But yeah, those are the types of laws that they were kind of aiming for. And I think those laws make sense. I really do. And again, you know me, I'm in Texas. I like guns. I love shooting guns. It's fun. It really is. I've fired all sorts of weapons. But individuals like that person who said that he was going to go out and literally start hunting LGBTQ people, absolutely not. I, even somebody like me, who lives in South Texas, where guns are just ingrained in our culture, even I think he should not have weapons. Because people like him give the responsible gun owners a bad name. So I think not only somebody like me who currently does not own a weapon, but even people who do own weapons, and they go about it correctly. They go and they take the classes so they can learn how to shoot, proper weapon safety, etc., etc. Those, I think, are responsible gun owners. And if I see somebody, if I'm one of those individuals and I see somebody out there making threats like that, I'm like, no, absolutely not. You're making me look bad now. They're going to start lumping me in with you, thinking that all of us are like you. I would be the first one to step up and say, absolutely not. You need to have your guns taken away from you. That's what I would say. Because yeah, let's be real honest. I mean, even thinking of other things, like I've seen videos of younger people who go out running around in their cars and they'll just start shooting their guns at random things or in the air. Same thing there. Those people should not own guns. They should have their guns immediately taken away from them. And that's the kind of thing that they're having as far as trying to get certain gun laws passed. Things like red flag laws, things like background checks that would check certain things that just don't even get checked now. Like, were you ever committed for a mental illness? Have you ever received any sort of brain trauma? Have you ever, committed any sort of violent crimes? Have you ever been, involved in domestic violence? That sort of stuff. The red flag laws are unconditional. I can't really speak to that because I don't know which particular law you're speaking of. I just know that from the bit that I have heard, and again, we get that here in Texas a lot because, like I said, there are tons of guns here in Texas. So stuff like that always ends up in the news here. It always ends up in papers. And I always actually, I tend to see a lot of stuff in my feed, like on Twitter, for guns. because of all the various laws and stuff, or the laws that they're proposing. But yeah, there are certain things that that are kind of crossing the line. But you have to remember this, though. When it comes to passing a law, it's kind of like buying a car. And this is what I mean by that. If you go to a car lot and you're there and you want to buy a car, the last thing you want to do is you do not want to let that salesman know that you desperately want that car. You don't want to let him do that because he knows at that point that he can take full advantage of you. So what you do is you act almost disinterested. Like you're just kind of like, oh, I'm just looking, that kind of thing. And so the salesperson probably doesn't get a ton of people on his lot, but he wants to sell the car. So what do you do when you want to get a good deal on a car you really want, and he also wants to make a sale, but he wants to make as much money as possible? You negotiate. So what do? He starts high, you start low, and you meet somewhere in the middle. A lot of times with these bills is they will put in things that they know are not going to make it to the final bill. They know it. And so say, for instance, if somebody in the House introduced a bill and the bill for one reason or another actually does get passed in that form in the House, it still has to go to the Senate. Now, when it gets to the Senate is allowed to still make changes to the bill. So, like I said, what they'll do is they'll put all this extra stuff in there knowing that it eventually will get taken out. But the whole thing, the key to it, is getting the bill passed with at least the core idea of what it is that you want to do. Like, there are certain laws that do get passed, like in the House, but then you take them to the Senate and they just get stripped apart. Like, it's a completely different bill when it finally passes the Senate. That happens all the time. And that's why they will do a lot of those types of things, is they'll just stick in as much as they possibly can in a particular bill, knowing that they're going to have to take out a whole bunch. But they hope in the dismantling of the bill that the core idea will remain. That's why you're seeing stuff like that. That's how that game has been played pretty much forever. So yeah, if you see a bill that's just been introduced, just remember that bill is going to change. It is 100% going to change. I can't remember a time where a bill that has been hotly contested one way or the other, like if there's a lot of people butting heads left and right, etc., any bill that's introduced in a situation like that, it's always going to undergo change. So, yeah. So when you see a bill like that, I wouldn't necessarily take it too seriously. That's what people like to talk about, though. It's unconstitutional. I believe the government is corrupt. I believe that. Well, see, that's the thing. If it is sincerely unconstitutional, even if it passes, somebody can still file a lawsuit. And if it is truly unconstitutional, it will eventually make it through the court systems. It will make it to the U.S. Supreme Court because it is a federal law. They're the ones who deal with all the federal stuff. At that point, then they will go through it and see if it is or is not constitutional. And right now, politically, the court leans heavy to the right. So if a bill like that did somehow get passed by Democrats, you can bet your butt that it's going to get torn apart by the SCOTUS. They're going to say it's unconstitutional, and then just like that, the law's dead. Why is he sliding? Like he's not even walking, he's just sliding. I got my skates on today. I'm just sliding around. Okay. That was weird. But yeah, the whole the way the political system works is very, it really is a game when you think about it. That's why when you hear people refer to it as, oh, I'm just playing the game, that sort of thing, it really is. Because there are just so many little things here and there that your average person just doesn't really see or know about, like the backdoor deals and stuff like that. You don't know if you can trust the government. Well, see, that in itself is kind of strange too. Because remember who enforces the Constitution? The government. So you gotta remember. It's like you're depending on a freedom that is granted to you by the Constitution, upheld by the government, yet, and you want that to stay, yet you don't trust that same government. So it's kind of weird. And as far as quote unquote trusting the government, it's just, you know, it's one of those things where there really isn't a lot of trust regardless. I may have voted for Joe Biden, but he was definitely nowhere near my first choice. And that's kind of sadly how a lot of these elections go, is you don't necessarily like either option you have, and a lot of times it really is just a binary choice because there's really only two parties in this country. The same thing back in 2020 when the Clinton-Trump thing was going on. Or I'm sorry, not 2020, 2016. When Clinton-Trump was going on. I didn't like Hillary, and I didn't like Donald Trump. I didn't like either of them. So I had to think to myself, well, which is the lesser of two evils? Which one actually knows how to work the system? Which one actually knows how to get things done? And in that case, I would have to have chosen Hillary Clinton. Again, I didn't like voting for her. But, you know, it's like, well, what do you want to do? You want to take a scoop of crap ice cream, or do you want to take a bite of the crap sandwich? That's really what it comes down to. It's a sad state of affairs, but it's true. And even then, I think people always look to the presidency as the kind of be-all, end-all of everything. I really think it starts with a local approach. Because if you look at a lot of these laws that are passing right now in the various states, that's where law actually gets written first. Like the laws that they've been passing here, like about abortion in Texas. I mean, technically when they passed that law, they technically were not banning abortion. So the law technically was legal even at the time. So that's why you couldn't really argue against it. At least it was very difficult to argue against it, because then they could just come back and say, oh, well, we didn't ban abortion. We just put a really hard cap on it. The government is made by the people for the people. That's actually not true. It used to be like that, but not anymore. It's whoever pays them the most money. I mean, just think of the people who give the most money to some of these politicians. Those are the ones who actually run things. Perfect example, Nestle. You know, Nestle, like the Nestle chocolate bars and stuff like that. Nestle also sells water. And Nestle has been, for a couple of decades now, siphoning water out of California, bottling it, and then selling it. Nestle, however, was told by the state of California that they can no longer do that, because they had actually been taking a lot more than they were supposed to. I forget the exact numbers, but they were taking like double the allotted amount that they were supposed to be getting. And so they were going to go to court. And so what does Nestle do? Nestle starts donating to a lot of the people who are for them, or would be for them if they were paid enough. So that's what they ended up doing. They threw a bunch of money into a lobby, and they slowed it down to the point where the case probably will eventually go to trial, but it's going to be stuck in the early stages of litigation for like 10 years, which is dumb. So all this time, the people in California are struggling because they're in a massive drought right now. But Nestle can just keep taking the water because it's not been settled in the court. That's kind of how it goes. Mental health problem, therefore we should treat as such. That's very true as well. Ooh, the Valkyrie too. I don't think anybody actually uses the Valkyrie on my team. That was another thing that actually did not get passed. A lot of healthcare bills that were put forth by Democrats, and again, I'm not really necessarily choosing sides here, but a lot of bills that were put forth by Democrats have been taken out by Republicans. Like some of the latest stuff that I've seen is Republicans seem to be railing against Democrats right now because gas prices are really, really expensive. And that's true. Even here in Texas, where they tend to be lower than the national average, they're getting expensive now. I think the cheapest gas I've seen, and I don't go out that much, so I don't really see it that much. But the last time I looked, it was like $4.45 or something for a gallon, which is stupid expensive. I know in California they're paying like $7-8 a gallon, so that's dumb. So the Democrats, in an effort to try and curb the prices, is they were trying to pass a bill that would cap the amount of overhead cost for each gallon of gas. So there would basically be a hard cap on the most expensive gasoline that you would be forced to purchase. So instead of paying in California, say instead of paying something like $7 a gallon, it would be capped at like a hard $5. Now, of course, if it's capped at a hard $5, you know they're going to ask exactly for that $5, but it's still cheaper than what is being asked for people to pay for right now. So the Democrats were trying to get that bill pushed through the House. Every single Republican, no joke, every single Republican voted against that bill, while at the same time getting after the Democrats for quote-unquote not doing enough, unquote, to lower gas prices. They literally tried to pass a bill to help with the gas pricing issue, and the Republicans all voted against it. That it's party politics, which is kind of how it is, and very, very sad. Because again, they tried to do something. They really did. They tried to go in and help with the gassing issue, the gas pricing issue. And the Republicans were like, nah.
Anti-humanity conspiracy here, Ms. Al-Jalani. The council's simply not granting interviews at this time.
My viewers are going to know that CSEC and the council are denying them access.
Listen, lady, you think I like playing gatekeeper between the paparazzi and the politicians? I don't have time to babysit them, and I'm not here to hold your hand.
Well, I'm camping out until I'm granted an audience.
Fine. I hope you brought a sleeping bag.
Get out.
Commander Shepard? Commander, humanity has questions.
God, I hate that woman.
Damn press.
See, you're keeping the peace.
Yeah, I feel like a glorified doorman. It's killing me about Earth.
You and me both.
I haven't been back in years. Now I may never. If this ain't the end of days, it's pretty damn close.
I just wanted to let that kind of play out. Oh, another bill that they were trying to pass, a gas station in California made it to 17 cents per gallon by accident. Oh, yeah. There have been a few places that have accidentally done that. There was another place, I believe also in California, where he accidentally put it to 69 cents a gallon. They fired the guy who accidentally did it because it was supposed to be $6.69, but he accidentally typed in just 69 for getting one of the sixes, and for like an extended period of time, people were paying 69 cents per gallon. Of course, I mean, obviously you're going to fill your car up. And a lot of those purchases take place at the pump, which is why they probably didn't catch it for a while. Because you just, stick your card in, fill it up, and then you go. But yeah, that's that's kind of nutty. Poor guy. I hope they don't actually try to sue him for lost revenue. Because some places might try to do that.
So many pieces to put back together since the Cerberus attack.
78 cents per liter. Oh, 69 cents per... Okay, yeah. That sounds right. That's it.
League with Cerberus trying to murder the council. These are dark days for all of us.
Thought you'd be in the hospital.
If I'm breathing, I'm working. Probably the worst I've ever been hurt. Fitting, I guess, given the state of the galaxy. But if Cerberus thinks a few slugs is gonna keep me out of action, they've got
It is the same guy. If it equals the same, it's the same guy.
That time you were working for Udina, did you ever suspect?
Always rubbed me a little wrong. Still, that traitorous bastard upped me. Probably made me for an idiot. I guess I proved him right.
He's dead and you're still here, Bailey.
Thanks to you. If you hadn't shown up, Udina and Cerberus would be dancing on my grave.
Could this station be defended?
The internal security breaches have been passed.
Silver is down to 2190.
Low on manpower. We're grilling our own people and trying to figure out if Udina acted alone, but it's time-consuming. All in all, we're still vulnerable, but I think we've taken the right steps.
How does the Citadel fit into the war now?
The war finally found us. This is so far beyond our imagination, and we have been trained to expect the unexpected. Since the coup attempt, folks are shutting down and shutting in. I hear a lot of praying and crying. They're saying this is a war to end all wars. Well, I haven't seen anything to say they are right.
No time for rest. Good luck, Bailey.
Yeah, you too, Shepard.
How much money your car a week to fill up with gas? Dude, I don't put gas in my car but like maybe once a month. And even then, I only put like 2 gallons of gas. I really do not drive very much at all. I just don't. The only places I go are generally like the grocery store, which is like a mile from here. It's not very far. Or you all know I occasionally go to like Target. That's really about it. I don't go anywhere else. So yeah, I don't have to drive miles and miles to get to certain places. The only other places that I've been recently, like in the past 6 months, I've been to Barnes & Noble, I've been to Walmart, and I've been to Altex. Those are the only other places. And again, my city's not that big, so it doesn't take very long to get to certain places. It just doesn't. Like I said, to get to HEB, my regular grocery store, it's like a mile. To get to Walmart, it's like 2.5 miles. To get to Altex, it's like 3 miles. Target is also like 3 miles. So yeah, my city's just not big. Getting money for bone marrow now, but that's some silver. If there were any commodity that I would invest in right now, it'd probably be copper. Seriously, if people had purchased copper 5 years ago, that commodity, I believe, has almost doubled in value. And it will continue to go up because copper is in almost everything. Yes, it's still fairly common and fairly easy to find, but that's going to start getting more and more, expensive. Because, like I said, pretty much every electronic device out there has copper. All of them. You want a 100 ounce... You mean a 100 ounce bar of silver? It's kind of heavy, man. Oh god, here, I think I'm gonna punch this woman.
Commander Shepard, Khaleesa been seen in Al-Jalani. Isn't it true that you were on Earth when the Reapers attacked? How do you justify running away while millions of people on Earth die? Is that the best...
I've had enough of your tabloid journalism.
Ha! You want some?
You're angry, I get that. But I came here to get help for Earth, not answer your questions. Stay
down. Missed the punch, but got her with the headbutt. Oh, that was so satisfying. I hate that woman. Sorry. You just hit a woman. Yeah, but my character is a woman, so it's all good. Oh, by the way, if you run male Shepherd, you still punch her. No joke. You still punch her. I've seen that. That's why I knew that they were going to get into a little scuffle right there. Because I'd seen the video. I don't even think I really need to come back here anymore, do I? Because the only reason I was coming here was because of Ashley. Yeah, I don't think I need to be here anymore. Let me check my journal. I'm just kind of running around at this point. Needs preserved Caclosaur specimen. The banner of the 1st Regiment to inspire his troops. To properly celebrate, shore leave crew members have suggested throwing a party. Gather party ingredients and invite friends over. Let's just have the party. $2,500 for a 100-ounce bar. Sounds about right. The thing is, do you want the physical bar, or do you just want a note that says you own 100 ounces?
Please select a destination. 1 moment, please.
Most people just take the note.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Oh, I was just here.
Spectre status recognized. 1 moment, please.
God dang it, I didn't want to go back to the hospital. Let's... No, come on, let's...
Arriving at Puerta Memorial Hospital. 1 moment, please.
You want the physical thing? You can just buy smaller bars and get a total of that. Because you have to remember, if you actually want the physical bar and you want it shipped to you, that costs money. Which, if you have to pay for shipping, it's going to cut into your overall value proposition there. So whereas for an ounce, it may be, how much did you say? Like 20, it was like $21 or something, or $24 for 1 ounce. If you have to have that shipped to you, now your cost basis is even higher. So already you're in the hole. Because yeah, you may have bought, say, $30 of silver, but if you're paying $5 for shipping, now you're down $5. Why not get gold bars? Because gold bars are very expensive. You can actually get like micro gold bars, like tiny ones. Store near you. Oh, where you can get it from. Oh, okay. Well, if you can just go pick it up, then that's good. But yeah, there's a company, I forget what it's called, but there's a company that will actually sell you like micro gold bars. And they're small and tiny enough, and they come in this little tiny thin package, and you can actually stick it in your wallet. Like if you wanted to actually have it with you, you could do that. Okay, I have no clue where I'm going at this point. Yes, gold has been going up again because generally whenever the stock market starts going down, gold will go up. Because people start taking their money out of the market and they start putting it into commodities that they know will continue to have value. Oh, Bitcoin's getting crushed right now. I think its highest value for Bitcoin was, what, $86,000? And now it's down to like 17,000. Yeah, it's been getting crushed lately. Just that's why all the GPU prices have come down so much. Because when Bitcoin was like at $50,000, $60,000, $70,000, everybody was like, "Oh my god, I got to get in on this," you know? And so that's why they were buying up GPUs like crazy. It's not dying, but it's definitely shrinking back down to where it should have been. Because I could have told you a long time ago, the Bitcoin price and the pricing of some of these other altcoins out there, completely unreasonable. Completely unreasonable. They were way overpriced. Like the whole Dogecoin thing, remember that? When that started up a couple of years ago, everybody was going crazy for Dogecoin. I actually still own some Dogecoin. But I sold a bulk of it back when it hit a high. I think, how much did I sell mine for? I bought mine, I think, for like 6 or 7 cents a coin, and I sold them for like 54 cents each. So I made out really well. But I held on to some, and now unfortunately it's like at 6 cents. So yeah. What about NFTs? NFTs are there's no value in NFTs. Yeah, NFTs are dumb. I can see that you could probably find some value in an NFT for certain things, but the original idea behind NFTs just it feels like it should be a good idea, but it's really not. Because the whole idea is that you own like a particular picture or a GIF, you know? That's the whole idea, is that you own that, but you don't really own it. Which is why it made no sense. Let's see, Castle Arcade? I believe the US coin will be the next big one due to government trying to invest into other currency. I'm trying to find my crew members. Oh, wait, that's right. How do I go back to my apartment? Oh, look, a claw machine. Can I play the claw machine? Let's see, price to play is 500 credits. Okay, orange, grand prize, a weapon mod. Purple, large prize furnished for homespun decor. Oh, okay, so large, medium, and a token prize. Okay. Let's see, can I... Oh, I see how it goes. Hey, I got orange. That's the grand prize, right? Nice. I do not know enough about that to have a comment on it, Hammer. I've like heard about it like in passing, but I'm not familiar with all the intricacies of it. Okay, let's try to go back to the apartment and have a party. How do I get back to my apartment? Oh, that's right. I can go to Tiberius Towers. That's where I live.
So I'm deployed to a hotspot in the area.
Her running animation looks so goofy. Yeah, I try to avoid making comments on stuff I don't know anything about. I tried to. Send invitation. Okay, cool. We get to send the invitations now. Oh, have I received new messages? No, I have not. Okay. Oh. Did he already die?
We are gathered here to honor the life of Thane Krios. Thane touched each of our lives in different ways. The Counselor knew him as a hero. The Normandy's crew knew him as a brother in arms. And others as a father devoted to his son. Though his life took him to very dark places, Thane cared for the better angels of our nature. Even when he was terminally ill, he ran through war-torn streets to reach me, because he knew I needed help. You all know the results of that day. An assassin, a professional criminal, gave his life for his galaxy. And now he can rest. Would anyone else like to speak?
Nope.
It's strange, but the last word I label Thane with is assassin.
Thane took himself seriously, a trait with which I did not always agree. I tried to make him laugh on several occasions. But what I interpreted as a lack of humor was masking a great effort. Thane was turning his life around, in a way few organics do.
The day Thane came onto the Normandy, all Kelly and I knew about him was that he could probably kill us all with a ballpoint pen. But after you got to know him, there wasn't any reason to be afraid. He let you know where you stood. Kolyak, do you,
When I was little, I thought my father had it all figured out. He said men must be loyal to their friends and dangerous to their enemies. But when he prevented me from hurting someone, he had changed. He said enemies and ego are not as important as loved ones. I didn't want to hear it. I was lost. I called him a hypocrite in 1,000 different ways. Said that he was going soft. Now, I think maybe he did have it all figured out. That's all I can say. If anyone would like to continue, we'll be here.
That's kind of sad.
Looks like it's starting to clear out.
Commander, thank you for holding this event. In time, it will be a good memory.
I don't know if I'll be as philosophical about it. It's still kind of raw.
I understand. If you will excuse me, I should take this opportunity to speak with the counselor.
About what?
She is feeling grateful, and I want to point out there are some Solarian biologists who need funding. If anyone would be able to create a breakthrough in the treatment of Keppel syndrome, it would be them.
If you need someone to hold the counselor's feet to a fire, I'm there.
It's all right, Commander. Counselor Ashiel could use some good press right now. This is the right time for such a favor. Oh, before I go, I was organizing my father's possessions, and I came upon copies of video messages he tried to send you. I sent them to your extranet address. I hope they help more than they hurt. Until we meet again, Commander.
That's kind of sad. But you knew Thane was going to die. As a stablecoin, USD coin isn't designed as an investment. The thing is, stablecoins, ironically, are not as stable as people would hope they would be. I mean, look at the last stablecoin. It's practically worthless now. Because it was supposed to be pegged to the dollar, but yeah, that whole thing was, whew. That whole thing just fell apart. I think any coin out there that is going to be able to maintain some sort of value has to be backed by something tangible. If you cannot back it with something that can be physically traded in some way, then it's, there's really nothing to help it, stabilize if it starts to fall. Like if you had a coin out there that was backed by something like, say, gold or silver, a commodity, then that coin would always have that particular value. It would be pegged to that value. So then you now have something tangible to represent it. So you could, quote unquote, buy gold just by buying a crypto coin. And then later on at some point, if you wanted to, you could sell that crypto coin in exchange for a dollar amount of the current value of, like say an ounce of gold or something. What is this? Catalog. Oh, I don't want to use this.
What sort of party are you hoping to have tonight, Commander? I could set things up for quiet conversation, or would you prefer a more energetic evening?
I think it's time to blow off some steam.
Excellent choice, Commander. Allow me to queue up a series of popular nightclub tracks and drink lists. I will also modify my appearance to be more festive.
Okay. What are they gonna do here? Is this where everybody starts dancing and stuff?
Hey, come on in. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for the invite.
Make yourselves at home.
Thank you.
Wow.
Don't mind if I do.
Hang out with guests. Hey, look, there's Jack. Wow, everybody seems so stiff.
You know why Cerberus is gonna lose? Demographics. You recruit a guy who's 20 and got no life, he'll work his ass off for the cause. But do you see any old people in Cerberus? Any families? No. There's no future in a terrorist group.
What would you do if you controlled Cerberus?
I'd make Cerberus popular. Big propaganda campaign like I was running for president. Fundraising dinners, shaking hands, kissing babes. You know, I miss the days when Cerberus was just hilariously incompetent.
What specific time period are you referring to, Jack?
Hey, Commander, this is Cerberus. We were studying some Rachni, and they got loose and killed all our guys. Can you take care of that? It's one system over from where we hooked some guy up to the Geth, who then got loose and killed all our guys.
They did rack up quite a body count. And at least back then, it was usually their own bodies.
True. However, Cerberus did successfully revive Shepard from a near-death state.
And after taking down the collectors, I cut ties with Cerberus, got loose, and started killing all their guys.
For which we thank you.
Jeff, do you remember that I am also a Cerberus project?
Oh, crap.
That's silly.
Edie, up for some bad examples of human behavior?
I think you mean examples of bad human behavior.
Just a hint. Grammar correction, not the best icebreaker.
Okay. Silly.
Man, this music is hot. The right music sets the tone for the whole party, right, Esteban?
Sure. My parties are always a little hit and miss, to be honest.
Stick with me, bud. I'm a party legend. Back in school, they called me Party Vega.
Golly, I hope they had t-shirts printed.
Okay.
Hey, Shepard. You gonna have a drink? Sure. How's everyone doing? Ask me after 5 more of these. I'll drink to that. Am I gonna find you on the floor tomorrow morning, LT? Here's hoping.
Well, that's great. I can wake you up with my abuela's huevos rancheros.
Hey, thanks for doing this. I kind of needed to unwind a bit, even just for a night.
I think we've all learned to rest.
That we have, Cortez.
Here's to us, and a chance to rest.
Oh, I gotta talk to Glyph.
Your guests appear to be getting rowdy, Commander. Would you like me to change the intensity of the atmosphere?
The party's just starting. Let's turn it up.
At your service, Commander.
He's wearing a little tie.
Worst planet to get shot down over? We're talking pre-war?
Pre-war, life-bearing worlds only.
I'm going with Tariq. Garden World, yes, but it's got those chlorine swamps.
I will see your Tariq and raise you Azoria, home of toxic spores and athlete's lung.
Athlete's lung?
What about planets where the wildlife can eat you?
Well, assuming it's a crash in the Kodiak, I'll have my arms locker. Bring on the wildlife.
Oh, they're hanging it up there now. So I guess I just kind of go and hang out with people here. There's really no point to... I guess it's more just like comedy.
Specialist trainer, may I ask you a question?
You can ask me anything, Evie.
When you believed me to be a simple VI, you made comments about my voice.
Oh no.
I wish to understand why you find my voice sexually attractive.
Oh, that was a while ago. I can't even remember what I said exactly.
Would you like me to play back my recordings of your statements?
I really would not.
Okay.
What's wrong, you two?
I am asking Specialist Trainer about why she found my voice sexually attractive. On one occasion, you said that you wanted to, quote, pin my voice against the wall and run your tongue along its collarbone.
There's context there that you were talking about quantum entanglement, and I didn't know you were an AI. Anyway, I was just joking. You know, stress of the retrofits and...
Really? My diagnostics suggested that you were genuinely aroused.
You have diagnostics. Cerberus programmed you to check body language.
I get more reliable results measuring pupil dilation and thermal readings of erogenous zones.
Oh, good lord.
Fair's fair, Trainer. Edie has a right to ask about what you said.
I was very interested in Trainer's ability to develop sexual feelings for what was, at the time, a bodiless voice.
You are all terrible. Edie, I apologize for saying that I wanted to roll naked with your voice in satin sheets.
Oh, I was not offended. In fact, it was flattering.
Even the part where I wanted to grab your voice by the hair and nibble my way down its back.
I do not, in fact, remember you saying that, Samantha.
Oh, that wasn't allowed. Never mind.
Okay, that's pretty funny. Oh, is there a part where we get into the hot tub? We get a hot tub.
Absolutely. Biotics are impressive. I'm not saying they aren't.
You're just saying that they're not that impressive.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying. Oh, shit.
No, it's fine. I'm sure no one here is insulted.
Not yet. What are you trying to say, James?
I'm just saying. What I'm trying to say is... I mean, check out these guns. Biotics can't give you this kind of fine instrument. The peak physical form that you see before you. I mean it. Check me out.
Go on. Not sure if I can tell just by looking.
Is there more to your argument?
Oh my god.
Come on in closer. Don't be shy.
Okay. This is so goofy.
Hey, what's going on here? Everyone playing nice?
Of course, Shepard. James was just explaining how physical conditioning trumps biotics.
Really? You going there, James?
Come on, Lola. You have to go with me on this one. Biotics are strong, but unpredictable. All that cooling down.
I don't cool down, big guy. I wouldn't call my biotics unpredictable. I don't think the Reapers would either.
A person can improve their physique, but biotics, they are what they are.
He's joking, right, James? I mean, what's your point exactly?
Okay. Maybe it's not conditioning exactly. Maybe it's just the condition of one James Vega. Come on, Ashley. Hey, Liara. Check it out. This guy here never has to cool down. In fact, the
Oh my
hotter,
god.
the better.
Goddess.
James, this is a no-brainer. Biotics win hands down. We're talking about harnessing dark energy here.
Yeah, I hear you.
Look around you. That had to be an argument you couldn't win.
Dumbass.
Yeah, well, you win some, you lose some. Ashley, you couldn't back me up?
Not without closer inspection.
Yeah? I think I can make that happen.
Okay then.
Okay, more drinks, snacks, help yourselves.
Okay. That's pretty weird. Okay, the conversations are pretty entertaining. Let me see what they... Okay, they were talking about a planet or something. Let's see.
Hey guys, talking shop?
No worries, this is fun for us. So, you don't have a sidearm under your pilot's chair?
The weapons locker is on the bridge, practically right there.
A weapon you can't get.
The tattoo chick,
No
that's
weapon
Jack.
at all. When's the last time you trained with a handgun?
Sometime before I got the ass-kicking robot as my co-pilot.
That's no good. I mean, what if you have to save Edie someday?
Exactly. Some range time will fix you up. Right, Commander?
You are not taking me shooting. My testosterone levels are plenty high. I fly a deadly war machine, remember?
Joker, I'm surprised it's you. What about the collector attack? The bridge can get dangerous.
Hey, they totally proved my
Is
point.
Jack a
If I
girl?
fired off
Yes.
a shot then, I would have been mobbed. The real weapon is your brain. Take that away, you got nothing.
It still would have been nice to have a little backup at the sushi bar.
You know, there's a combat simulator on the Citadel.
Hell no. Maybe a shooting range if we're not letting this go. Maybe. But not while I'm wasted. Or hungover.
Hungover is just like fighting while wounded. Builds spirit.
Cortez, you're on. If you're in condition to take me there, you can. But tonight, you gotta match me shot for shot.
Great party. I'd better see you out on the dance floor later.
We'll see.
But yeah, Jack is a woman. Yeah, that's
I'm pissed, but I'm not
Jack
gonna
right
let
there.
it ruin the party. Or should I say, we're not. Right, Williams?
Whoa, leave me out of this, hombre.
More drinks, yes?
Yeah, I can't quite get her in frame there, but yeah, that's her. She used to be completely bald, but she grew some hair. They actually softened her up too. In Mass Effect 2, she was almost unbearable. Like her attitude, she had a horrible attitude. I mean, it was kind of understandable, but still, I mean, it was ugh. It's like in Mass Effect 2, I wanted to be nice to her, and I chose all the nice dialogue, and yeah, it was awful. She's just, yeah. Okay, so I've already talked to all of them there. Let me see. I guess talk to this guy again.
Your guests appear to be enjoying themselves, Commander. What shall I do now?
Oh, here we go, dance party.
Let's turn up the music and get some people dancing.
Very good, Commander. I have had little opportunity to use my bounce and spin functionality.
Okay. Oh, and there's an ongoing joke about how Shepard can't dance. Oh, look at Jack.
Jack,
Yes, Edie.
at social events like this, it is customary to dance with friends or loved ones. Would you dance with me?
It's gonna take a lot more than a polite request to make that happen, Edie.
I have recordings of you talking in your sleep that would make for a highly amusing extranet video.
Okay, that's cheating.
That is kind of mean.
So he won't dance with you, huh?
Hello, Shepard. You will not.
Well, I will.
Okay.
Seriously though, don't go there.
People are dancing, Jen.
Yes, they are. And I am sitting here enjoying my drink.
Yes, I know. Let's support dancing.
Joker.
No.
Come on.
No.
Seriously?
Ugh. Fine.
There you go. He's dancing now with Edie. That's funny. You know who that is, right? The voice of Joker? Did you catch who that was? I knew who it was even before I looked it up. I was like, I know exactly who that is. He's not a regular voice actor, although he has done some voice acting.
You should bring out those moves more often, trainer.
You and I dancing at the same time? Too dangerous. We'd light the room on fire.
I'm always amazed humans can dance with the way your legs bend.
The way our legs bend.
Well, you and the Asari, I'm surprised you don't just tip over.
I don't tip over until I found company, dog legs. Watch and learn.
Yes, Joker. That guy over there. Joker. Okay, look at Jack. She's getting all kind of crazy here. Okay, Jackie. Hold on. It's just so weird seeing Garrus dance.
Captain on deck.
It's very enthusiastic.
We should record this. And
No, Joker, the guy that was just talking.
He'll either run away, melt down, or fall in love.
Good to see some things don't change.
Well, I like it, Commander. It's good to see you cut loose now and then.
Thank you for all your loyalty and support.
That's funny. Garrus looks like such a dork.
Taking a wild guess here, Shepard, but whatever you're serving is starting to kick in. Has Leo always been so good?
That's silly. Okay, where's Liara and Ashley? I guess they're probably upstairs.
Really? You have them all memorized?
I guess they don't come to these parts of the apartment. They're probably upstairs. Well, nobody's here. Yes, the pilot's name is Joker. Well, that's not his name, that's his call sign. His actual name is Jeff. You heard Edie call him Jeff. Oh, maybe they're... Oh.
Could you? I could float you off this balcony without breaking a sweat.
Oh, I know you could, but do you have the cojones to actually do it? Any of you?
James, seriously?
Okay.
Shepard,
What's up?
just proving a point. I think James has a newfound respect for biotics.
You okay, James?
Yeah, this is trippy. I'm kind of buzzing all over.
Do you find it relaxing?
Kinda. Among other things.
I'm glad you lost that bet, James. When's my turn?
Careful. I need my full crew back when the night's over.
Okay, you've had your fun. Put me down now.
Come on, let's dance.
Okay. Apparently I gotta dance with a drunk Liara.
This party is definitely exciting.
Are you having fun, Liara?
I am. And I think everyone else is too.
Okay. Okay, well, you don't actually dance. Oh, well, yeah, I thought you would dance with her. Okay, it said dance. Yeah, she looks like she's about 5 drinks into it. All right, let's see. Well, where did Ashley and James go? Did they didn't join them down here? Okay, and Edie and Joker are still going. Oh my God! Look at all that beer. Okay, really, where did they go? I'm surprised nobody's over here playing poker. That would kind of make sense. Booze is great. I don't drink myself, but sure. I swear, if I come into one of these rooms and they're screwing... Oh! Okay. Okay, I kind of see what's about to happen here. Mm-hmm. I kind of don't want to disturb them. Yeah, I kind of don't want to disturb them. I mean, I'm going to, but I kind of don't want to. Because everybody knows what's going on here.
Just wait. Look.
Oh, I'm licking. Believe me.
Look, I think you're beautiful and kick-ass, with an emphasis on the ass.
Thanks, that's sweet. I think you're kind of sweet.
Your lips are amazing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Wow.
Her head turning looks kind of weird.
Hey, you two. What's up?
Nothing.
Really?
No, Shepard, we're fine.
Lieutenant, did you just giggle?
I did not just giggle. I'm just, you know, Shepard, can we help you with anything?
Looks like you guys are having fun. Sorry to interrupt. I should probably go check on Glyph or something.
See you later, Shepard.
Oh yeah, they're definitely gonna bone. They're totally boning. And Liara just hanging out here by herself. Okay. Can I even talk to Glyph again? Where is he? Where did he go? Oh, he's over here.
How's it going?
Would you care for a memento of this evening, Commander? My surveillance systems include state-of-the-art cameras. Please gather everyone by the living room couch if you are ready.
Oh. Oh, that's right. It said I could, like, go take a picture or something. Yeah, where is it? Here it is.
Dancing is often considered pleasurable, Jeff.
Well, not for me.
Perhaps you've just never found the right partner.
Oh my God. This is an apartment, but it actually is really nice. I would kill for an apartment like this. This is amazing. Like, to have an apartment like this in real life. Like, I can tell you right now, if this were an actual real apartment, like, say, in, like, LA or New York, this would be like a $5 or $6 million apartment. Easy. Probably more. If you take into account all the furnishings and everything, too, probably $6 or $7 million. All depends where it's located, too.
Hey, everyone! Come over here for a minute. Let's get a photo to remember this. Arrange yourselves on the sofa.
An excellent suggestion, Shepard.
Great idea. I want a copy.
Luckily, I don't have a bad side.
Thanks for coming, everyone. Here's to us. Ready, Glyph?
Of course. If you could all please direct your attention this way.
Okay, everyone say Normandy.
Yeah. Aw. Edie and Jeff are staring at each other. He's totally gonna bone a robot. You'd murder a flock of ducklings for this place. It's really, really nice. Ah, everybody's hungover now.
Let's see if anyone else is up.
Okay, I have a feeling I'm gonna go find Ashley and what's his name? Investigate the aftermath. Oh, Team Spirit is an asset apparently. Okay. Forget Normandy. Oh, okay, cool. Well, Liara seems fine.
Was someone making tea? I could use some tea.
Okay, maybe she's not fine. Just a little hungover. Garrus should be fine.
Did we break anything last night? I don't suppose you need anything around here. Calibrated. Yeah, okay. Maybe I should just stop saying that word. But only if Liara stops saying, by the goddess.
Oh, that's okay. That's funny. Good one, Garrus. Okay, well, apparently nobody slept in beds. Well, let's see, where else is it? Oh, this is where I was. Okay. Yeah, apparently nobody fell asleep in the hot tub. I imagine Jack is going to be just fine. Where's Jack? Ah. There's Joker. Oh, look, here's the picture.
Hey, Commander. Hell of a night.
Return to Normandy? No, I don't want to return to the Normandy. Edie's perfectly fine. Of course.
Morning, Shepard. Hope you slept well.
Oh, he's fine. I guess he didn't drink too much. Of course, she doesn't drink.
Some neighbors came by last night to complain about the noise. I put their bodies in the building incinerator. That was a joke.
Yes, it was. Where the hell is Jack? I don't see her anywhere. Over here, maybe? Maybe on one of the beds? Oh, there she is. I guess she's fine.
Hey, you look like shit.
Thanks.
You know the best part of an overcharged biotic amp? No hangovers.
That's good. Yeah, Jack's fine. Oh, look at this dude. He's all making breakfast. They definitely boned.
Okay, who wants eggs? Liara, eggs. Trainer. Esteban, eggs.
Where the heck is Trainer?
Joker, where is that guy? Ash, come on, I promised you eggs. Anyone else? Garrus, you know my eggs.
Okay.
Shepard. Morning. I need a floor to curl up on. Oh, not so loud.
Okay, she's really hungover.
Shepard, eggs.
The way their heads turn sometimes looks really weird. It looks very over exaggerated. Okay, yeah, where is Trainer? Oh, there she is.
So, last night, I didn't do anything, did I? I'm checking extranet sites. No hits yet.
Oh my god, look at her head! That's what I mean. Their head turns like... It feels like their head turns a little too much than it should be.
I'm almost sure someone was recording us, though.
Okay. That's so weird. Okay, I think that's everybody. So I guess now I can return to the Normandy if I want. That's kind of sad that we didn't bring the two engineers. Huh. That's unfortunate. Kind of surprised nobody ended up in the hot tub. I mean, it's there. Maybe they are all part owls. What?
Still a war on.
Unless the Reapers are on shore leave too?
I'm guessing they're not. Round everyone up, pass out the aspirin, and have them report to the Normandy.
You got it.
Pass out the aspirin. Does aspirin even really work for hangovers?
All right, game on.
At least we threw one hell of a party. Probably the last one.
Our last one until you finish kicking the Reaper's asses, you mean? Because that's the plan. Can't wait to see what the hell you make us do next. It's been a good ride.
The best.
Look, see, he's limping again. Did you see that? He's limping again. Unless he boned Edie and she broke his hip. Okay, no new messages.
Commander? Commander?
Oh my god, her head is doing that thing again. Oh, I don't want to go to the war room.
Liara mentioned something about possibly meeting you on the Citadel next time you're there.
Again? I was just there.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I'll handle it. Navigation is becoming increasingly difficult due to the number of refugee ships in the docking area.
Oh, look, he's actually walking this time. Okay, I think that's all the comedy that there is in this game. Now it's getting back to being serious again.
I'd like to request a transfer to a zone with Reaper, Sergeant. And may I ask why you think your deployment deserves special treatment from...
Sector status recognized. Please select a destination.
Gross? What do you mean gross? What's gross?
Areas tagged of in 1 moment, please.
Did you eat blue cheese again?
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Yeah, I have absolutely no idea where Liara would be. But I need a break. I think we'll go get some lunch. Thanks for hanging out. It was fun. I'll be in Discord, I guess. Kill the bug thing. No, we can't kill those. They help run the, they help run this whole thing. Yeah. Without them, this thing would basically stop working. Yeah, blue cheese is pretty gross. But yeah, I'm gonna go get some lunch. See you all later. I gotta save my game.